Well, okay, here we are, people. This is April Chapman here with Farmhouse Signature Home, and I wanted to take a moment to come to a quick video. Yes, to kind of explain myself because I have been getting an overwhelming amount of messages from people saying, hey, is this available online? Where can I buy this? And I get it. This is very frustrating. Like, I am posting all of this beautiful, just delicious, rustic farmhouse wall art, and it's like you can't even buy it. That is not true. If you are local here in Conyers, you can definitely buy it because we have already made signs available at the Furniture Loft in Conyers, Georgia for you to buy. The issue is people want products and they don't live in Georgia, and there are a number of things that you must take into consideration when you go e-commerce. So one of the first challenges I had was finishing the website. Well, we overcame that challenge because I just realized that the retailer we're doing business with, which is my store, the Furniture Loft, already has an e-commerce website. And so what we've done is we plan to make the Farmhouse Signature Home products available on the Furniture Loft's website. About 15 products are already available online. However, that is not all that we carry, and I just didn't want to announce and release it and send the link and then you're like, okay, this is it, where's the one that I saw you post the other day? All of these projects, first of all, we're not mass producing these at a warehouse in China somewhere. We are literally right here in this facility designing, making the wood, like not making the wood, but preparing the wood, doing the artwork, the paint, everything that's involved from start to finish with making these signs. We're not buying blanks from anywhere. We're using like raw materials. This wood has to be plain, and it has to be cut, and it has to be sanded, it has to be clean. Like, all of these things have to be done in order to just get the wood prepared for the artwork. And then the artwork still has to be created. It has to be printed out. It has to be transferred onto the design, and then you've got to paint it. Like, you've got to do all of these things. And then once the finished product is done, you still have to photograph. So I have to stage and photograph all of these things to make them ready and available for you. So this does take time. And I don't mean to be I don't mean to frustrate you on purpose. It's just that all of these I's must be dotted and T's must be crossed before I can even make them available. And then on top of that, I've got to make sure the shipping is right. When you go and add the product to the cart, I need to make sure that based on the weight and the dimensions, that I can ship it in a way that is going to arrive to you safely and intact. And so therefore I have to make sure that it's priced appropriately, right? If I don't price it right to account for the shipping costs, I'll just be out here creating beautiful artwork for all of you, and we won't have no money to show for it. So those are some of the back-ended things that had to be worked out before I made it available for sale. Please keep in mind, this business is barely a month old. My husband thought of the brainchild in December. By Christmas Eve, we had the laser up and running and we were printing out designs, but we've only been creating artwork for a month, right? And I had to fill up an entire wall at a retail store with just me, myself, my husband, and 4 minors. And if you've ever run a business with minor children and they're actively involved, you've got to account for the fact that they still have to go to school. They need breaks, they need snacks, they need to play, like they still need to live a kid's life. So I've got all of that working. But please believe I appreciate your support, and I'm so excited that it is receiving such an overwhelming response. But if you could just bear with me a couple more days, my goal is to have, if not everything, enough product on their website so that you can scroll and shop and pick out what you want. And then we're still developing new products. We understand the wood signs and wall art cannot be the end all be all. So that's why we're rolling out the Lazy Susans and the serving trays. And then we've got a whole bunch of other stuff in the works that I can't tell you about right now. So thank you so much for listening to my explanation as to what is taking so long with the wall art and the wood signs, and why you can't just go and click a link and buy it. I'm literally building this from the ground up, and that does take time, and I want it to be right because our customers deserve it. So make sure you like this video, subscribe if you have not already, subscribe to the Farmhouse Signature YouTube channel. Like, we've got some content there, but we need some subscribers. But we also want to create content that you actually like and enjoy and want to watch. We're also on Instagram. Like us on or follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. Thanks so much. Have a great day.